Hi, my name is Paula Pritchard. I'd like to take the next few minutes to talk about how to delay aging. And in the process, you might just see a business opportunity. But first, let me tell you just a little bit about me. My formal background is college teaching. I bought into the idea that if I achieved enough degrees and worked really hard, I would have an amazing career and an amazing life. I did get my dream job teaching at a major university. But to my surprise, the income didn't follow. So I decided to start my own home-based business. In a few years, I actually was able to leave the university. I went full-time working for myself, and I never looked back. It's been an amazing life, one that included many friends, lots of travel, unbelievable financial rewards. But probably the most rewarding has been helping other people do the same. I've helped people get out of jobs they hate. I've helped people get out of debt. I've helped people put their kids through school. And in the process, I've helped people become financially independent. I'm a baby boomer, so starting a home-based business for me was not as easy as it is today for other people. Technology has changed everything. The home-based business arena right now is absolutely exploding, as you can see from this slide. 200 million people are expected to join the direct sales industry, which is mostly the home-based business industry. And if you look at the last line there, it says 50% of American households will be operating home-based businesses in 2015. And it's not only exploding here, it's exploding in Asia, it's exploding in Africa, and it's also exploding in Europe. The trend has been absolutely astounding. I believe a lot of this is driven by the millennials. I personally believe the millennials came out of the womb already hardwired to be in business for themselves. They certainly understand technology. And I also believe that they've watched their parents struggle. They've watched their grandparents struggle. They've watched their parents lose their jobs or be laid off. They've watched their grandparents lose their pension and retirement. They've watched their parents and their grandparents even lose homes during the home crisis. So I think they've come to the conclusion that they can't depend on the government or a company to take care of them. They want to take care of themselves. They want to be in business for themselves. They have high goals and ambitions. They want to develop the next Google or invent the next Facebook or Twitter. These are people that want to educate their own children, or at least be home when their children return from school. So even as this market is exploding, understand that the major source of many home-based businesses is network marketing. Why? Well, because network marketing has a low entry cost. In other words, people can get into network marketing for very little money. And if they have all the technology, they can actually build a home right out of one of their side bedrooms. So if you look at the second area that's exploding, it's the network marketing industry. As you can see, it is on the rise, and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. But there's other people who have noticed this, like the billionaires out there. They're getting into this industry. Donald Trump, he owns a network company called Trump Nutritionals. Warren Buffett, he owns Pampered Chef. He has his hand in a multitude of different network businesses. Even Richard Branson, he's owned a network marketing business, Virgin Cosmetics, for years. Very successful in the UK. And then you have Robert Kiyosaki, a big advocate of network marketing and being in business for yourself as far as a way to create wealth. So that kind of leads me to another area as well that follows kind of trends. If you've noticed over the last 50 years, the trend has been to follow my generation. When I look back at some of the companies that really capitalized on my generation, I look at Gerber Foods, the baby foods, massive business at that time. And that led to things like, Buster Brown shoes, and then we had Mattel toys. All of those companies really took advantage of following the baby boomers. And if you follow the baby boomers today, you'll see that many of us do not want to grow old. We don't want to age, which takes us to the next major trend, the third trend, which I believe is creating a perfect storm. And that's called the anti-aging trend. You know, the anti-aging industry is absolutely exploding, and there is no stopping it, as you can see. It's being written up in magazines, and many network marketing companies are taking on these type of products. But one particular company I'd like to talk to you about in this presentation is a company called Jeunesse. Jeunesse stands for youth in French. Jeunesse right now is the leader in anti-aging and youth enhancement. You know, just to give you a little bit of the statistics of this company, it's family owned, it's only 6 years old, it's debt free, very profitable, and I'll talk about that in a second. They're leaders in the product innovation, as well as high up on the top 100 list with the DSA. They're firmly established. They have a business that is global, and this company right now is just getting recognized in all different locations, all different magazines, because I'll tell you why. This company is 6 years old, and it looks like it could hit $1 billion this year, its 6th year in business. Just to give you an idea, in network marketing, the record for a company to hit $1 billion in 1 year, it's taken 10 years for a company to do that. This company could shatter all those records by 4 years. They could actually hit $1 billion in 6 years. And in the process, they're winning American Business Awards, they're winning Telly Awards for the professionalism of their media products, their videos, their literature. They have been recognized as the fastest growing company in Inc.'s top 500. They just moved to the number 38 of the top 100 direct sales companies. So, I mean, there's a lot to talk about. And it really leads back to these two people who are the founders of the company. They have quite an amazing story on their own. They were already very successful on their own. They created the software for NASA's launch program that's still used today in launching rockets. And they eventually sold that to NASA for over $200 million. They also went on to found two other companies, two other computer companies. Both of them they sold for millions. One of them actually created the software back office for physicians' offices. And they were asked about 15, 20 years ago if they could do the back office IT compensation plans for network marketing companies, and they said, why not? They even handled the fulfillment for some companies. So they grew to love network marketing. They're entrepreneurs, and they love the entrepreneur. And I can't think of two people that are better partners in building a business than these two. And I've met owners of many companies, and I have to tell you, these are the best. And the future is in good hands, too, with Scott Lewis, who is the heir to be at someday. He has a business degree, but he also has a master's in human resources. He started from the ground up. He knows the company inside and out. He's in charge of international operations. And I have to tell you, he's done an amazing job. But people say to me, Paula, why is this company growing so fast? Why is it setting records at this particular point? Well, one of the main reasons is this product right here. They were growing extremely well. They were doubling approximately every year. And then this product was introduced in 2014. And all of a sudden, the company's volume exploded. And I'll tell you why. Because this product, I've never seen anything like it. This product actually can help someone look 10 years younger in 2 minutes. Just to give you an idea, let me show you this quick clip.
What you want to do is twist off the top. You want to squirt out a very small amount. Flip the lid over and reseal it. So you can use this file 2 or 3 more times. Is tap a very, very thin layer. I'm just tapping a very thin layer on her skin, but you want to leave it about 10 or 15% damp on the skin. Do not rub it all the way in because the product works as it's drying, so you want it to allow it to do this.
Okay, I'm going to start a timer. I can't see the...
Now you haven't seen anything yet.
You can use Instantly Ageless before or after your makeup. First of all, you want to do all your preventative maintenance and all the good stuff first.
see. What are you thinking?
Isn't that product amazing? I mean, I have to tell you, I don't know anyone who couldn't be excited about a product like this. It's safe ingredients. It only consists of 2 minerals and a peptide. Its approval into other countries has been very rapid because it's easy to get approved because there's nothing harmful in the product. But you know, this product is part of our youth enhancement system. We call it the Yes system. And the idea of this company is to help fight aging from the inside to the outside of your body. And they originally started on the outside with the products up there in the upper left-hand corner. That's their skincare products. And in particular, they led with one product for the first year. It's the second product from the left called their serum, which I'll explain in a minute. They've added this Instantly Ageless, as you can see right underneath it. But these other products that you see work on the inside of your body to help prolong aging, to help increase youth enhancement. And I want to tell you about each and every one of them. But first, let me tell you about the real philosophy behind the product. And it comes from this man called Nathan Newman, who created their first product. It was a serum. It was a stem cell serum that they started the company with. And let me say that he focuses on anti-aging. He focuses on stem cell technology and research, but not embryonic stem cells, which are controversial. He works on adult stem cells. And little did we know how great adult stem cells could be and how much easier they would be to work with. So he first started out in helping to grow skin. We all grow skin, but he wanted to grow skin for burn victims, which meant a way to grow a larger quantity of skin for people, especially that had a large portion of their body burned. And then he moved into cancer reconstruction with stem cells. But along the way, he created a product, and it's called the Luminous Serum. And let me tell you what this is. You know, I'm communicating to you through words, but our cells communicate through chemicals. You know, those chemicals when we're young are in abundance. If you've ever noticed a child, when they cut themselves or get a bruise, they heal quite quickly. It's because these cells are communicating very well because they're abundant with chemicals. They call these chemicals growth factors. But as we age, they're depleted. So when an elderly person gets cut or bruised, it takes forever to heal because the cells know what to do. They're just not communicating on what to do. So what he has done is he took stem cells, he extracted the chemicals, the growth factors, and then he discarded the stem cells. And then what he did in the lab is he multiplied the growth factors. So the product that he created for Jeunesse is this serum that has no stem cells in it, but it has over 200 of these growth factors, and each one of them have a different purpose. But anyway, this particular product that he created, and I'll show you in this picture, it's the second one from the left, is 86% active ingredients. If you ever go to a department store and ask how much of this product is active ingredients, it's hardly a smidgen. To have 86% with over 200 growth factors is amazing. The difference in this product was easy to show because it didn't take long before they started to get amazing results. This, for example, is some of the clinical results where people said, I love this product, I'd recommend it, I'm seeing a difference, I can see the improvement. But just to give you an idea, these are before and after pictures, many of them as soon as 3 months, some of them 6 months. But I mean, the changes are dramatic. Look at this one here. This is someone with acne. And all of a sudden, when your cells can communicate, they can start to do what they did when you were young. They can start to heal. They can start to grow new skin. They can start to get rid of these kind of blemishes. And as you can see, there's a definite improvement in the before and after on this hand. This face, I had to throw this in because I just think it's in the same light. but it's a pretty impressive picture. So this product really built this business the first year to 30 million. The next year it doubled to 60 million, the second year in business. And one of the products that helped is this product. It's called Reserve. Many of us have heard of resveratrol. It's one of the most potent antioxidants out there. What this product does is absolutely amazing. This is their #1 product. The serum is #2 now. But it not only helps in cardiovascular health, digestive health, but it really helps in fighting off oxidative damage to your cells. This product is absolutely amazing. So if people have aches and pains, this is also a product they want to get their hands on. Then along came this doctor that they acquired, Dr. Vincent Giapapa, and Dr. Vincent Giapapa has created for Jeunesse an amazing product, actually two products. But just to give you an idea, he is the founder of the Anti-Aging Institute. He's written a number of books. He's been on major television programs being interviewed. And I have to tell you, an excellent speaker, really knows what he's talking about. He created this product here called AMPM. And this formulation is so potent that he was nominated for the Nobel Prize last year because of this formulation. The idea here is if you're going to work with stem cell technology on the outside of your body, then you need a way to maintain and nourish the stem cells inside of your body, as well as improve cell function, repair DNA, and these products are incredible. When you're on the AM, one of the things you'll notice is more mental clarity and energy. On the PM, you'll sleep like a baby. I've had people in menopause call me after being on the PM, and they hadn't slept for years, and they're sleeping so well now. So this is an incredible product. And then he also created another product for us called Zen. Zen, I'm not going to call it weight loss because that's not what it's about. It's about weight management. The box on the left here is shakes, chocolate and vanilla shakes. You can, if you're skipping a meal or you want to try to limit yourself to one meal a day, then these shakes will keep you going. They're protein shakes. They're delicious. The chocolate is made with organic raw cacao, full of really good ingredients. The box on the left is amino acids. They come in a little packet. It's like a little packet stick. You put it in water, a bottle of water. And I have to tell you, it gives you all the amino acids you need to maintain your muscle tone, your muscle mass. And what's so great about this is your body absorbs it straight away. You know, you get your amino acids from protein. So if you're eating a steak, your body has to break down the steak to get to the amino acids. And once you cross 40, you're only getting about 40% anyway. But this way you get 100% because it's digested straight away into your system, absorbed. You don't have to work to get it. And that product, it tastes fantastic. There's a couple different flavors. And then the bottle in the center is something you take. There's capsules. You take it a couple times. If you're having a couple meals, you take it right before your meal, a couple capsules. And it helps in appetite, controlling your appetite. It's an amazing product. Just to give you some examples, look at Sherry here, before and after. I mean, what's happening to people on this product is they're not losing their muscle mass. And that's where the weight really comes from. You know, when people lose 10 pounds, on an average, 6 of those pounds are muscle. And now they're not losing muscle, they're losing inches. And so they look healthy, they look good, but they could lose 10 pounds but drop 4 dress sizes or 4 pant sizes. Here's another example. So this product is absolutely fantastic. This is the product I probably was most excited about when I joined Jeunesse, and it has to do with your DNA. If you can see that emblem over the word Finity, that represents your DNA. Your DNA is made of chromosomes, and what Finity does is it lengthens the life of your chromosomes. That's your biological age. In other words, on your chromosomes, there are little tails on each end of your chromosomes that protect the chromosome. When you're young, the tails are long. When you're older, the tails are short. When they're really short, you're dead. So it doesn't matter how old you are, chronologically, this is your biological age. Well, in 2009, 3 doctors won the Nobel Prize because they found a way to reverse those tails, to make them go long again. That's like reversing aging. That's like stopping aging. Incredible. And they found out the ingredient that helped to help do that was an ingredient called TA65. And the company that makes TA65 is the only place you can get it until over the last year and a half. Now you can get it from Jeunesse. They have the rights to that ingredient, and they have it in their product affinity. And I have to tell you, this is the fountain of youth. This could change everything for somebody. I don't know why anyone would not want to be on a product like this. So if you have products that are geared for the future, what you need, if you decide that you want more than just to use the products, or you want more than just to use and sell the products, if you want a way to make some money, then you're going to want to see a compensation plan that matches. So let me tell you how this works. We have retail profit in this company where you can buy the product at wholesale and you can sell it retail. The serum, for example, is $134.95. If you bought it at a department store, for what this product does with the stem cell technology and the growth factors, it would probably be over $200. But it's $134.95 here retail, but you get it for $83.95 if you are registered with this company and you're able to buy it wholesale. That's a $51 profit. Or you can recommend this product to people where they can go on and buy this serum, and they can get it at a discount of $99 as a preferred customer. And when they do that, if you have a couple of them, couple preferred customers, then you're going to get $50 and you're going to get a couple of these bottles free. And as long as you have preferred customers, you're going to get your product free every month. So consequently, you could be using this product and never have to pay for it. And that's a fantastic program. But if some of your customers or some of your associates decide, gee, I'd really like to do what you're doing, I'd like to get the product at wholesale, I'd like to join the business, get registered with this company, then as they get registered, more than likely they're going to get a package of products so they can try all the different products, and the company is going to pay you a customer acquisition bonus. They're going to pay you anywhere from $25 to $225 for everyone that joins the business, and they're going to pay it out of the company's pocket. And then there's other ways to make money. It's called a team commission. You know, in this business, you're actually building two teams. And so it's kind of like a Christmas tree. There's actually two different structures here. The first one would be a Christmas tree. So when you're looking at team commissions, you're actually looking at a Christmas tree where you could only hang ornaments down either the right side of the tree or the left side of the tree, one on top of the other, or one underneath each other. So let me show you a little bit how that would work when you look at people. If that's you at the top in that circle, then you have a team on the right, and you have a team on the left. Team on the right looks like it's a guy. Team on the left looks like it's a gal. And on the team on the right, every time they do 600 points in product purchases, either purchasing themselves, purchasing to sell, or that volume is being purchased because there's people who've joined with them, 600 points on one side and 300 points on the other, you make $35. So if that's called a cycle. If you cycle once a day, you're making $1,000 a month. If you cycle twice a day, you're making $2,000 a month. Three times a day, you're making $3,000 a month. So you know, it's pretty exciting. In fact, you can actually cycle as many as 750 times a week. If you did that, you'd be making $26,250 a week. That would be $105,000 a month. I mean, it's almost unbelievable. But it doesn't stop there. We have something called matching bonuses. This is kind of a ladder of success as you're working your way up the ladder in rank advancements. The lighter blue here to the right are all director positions. When you make the director positions, when you move up the ladder to the director positions like Ruby, it says Ruby Director, you'll be making a six-figure a year income. But also I want you to notice that down below you see these 1, 2, 3, these different percentages. That's the matching percentages that you're going to receive. So the higher up the rank, you know, up this ladder you go, the more matching percentages until you get to finally seven different levels. This pertains more to a genealogy that looks like a family tree. Let me give you an example. Let's say this woman here on the top in the red blouse is the mother, and her husband must be somewhere behind her. And then she has 2 kids, a boy on the left, a girl on the right, and they have 2 kids. So you'd say the first is the parent, the second is the children, the third is the grandchildren, the fourth level would be the great-grandchildren. So it looks very much like a family tree. So in this particular example, as you help other people become successful, the company will reward you. Let me give you an example. If the woman in the red helps the two people, one on the left in the white and one on the right in the white, we called them their children a minute ago, but they're not necessarily their children, she's gonna match them 20%. So if they're making $1,000 a month, the company's gonna pay her 20% matching out of the company's pocket. That would be $200 for the guy on the left and $200 based on the volume or the income of the girl on the right. So what does she want? She wants them to make more money, because the more money she helps them make, the more she's going to make in matching. So if they're making $10,000 a month, now she's going to make $2,000, and on each of them, that'd be a total of $4,000. But you know, she even makes more money as it goes down. It looks like it's less because of the percentages, but there's more people. Let me give you an example. Let's say the 4 people on the bottom there are all making $1,000 a month. Okay, the woman in the red is matching them 15%. That's 150 4 times, or $600. Now, if you know, if they're making $10,000, then she's matching each of them $1,500. So right there is $6,000. So what does that make the woman in the red want to do? It makes her want to help them become successful. And that's what makes it so rewarding. What do they want? They want to be successful. What does she want for them? She wants them to be successful. So they're both working on the same goal to help that person become successful. But it doesn't stop there. See that 20% up there at the top on the first level? That can actually increase to 30. Let me show you how. If you have 5 customers, and they can be preferred customers, they can be wholesale customers, people who got in the business to buy it at wholesale. So they got registered just because they didn't want to pay any higher price than the base wholesale price. If you have 5 of those purchasing every month, you're going to be paid 25% on your first level or your front line. And if you have 10, you're going to be paid 30%. So there's another way to make money. It's called number 6. It's called the diamond bonus. Every quarter, the company takes 3% of the company's volume, and they put it in a pool, and they share it with the people who are diamond and above. That's on that light blue step ladder I showed you. Diamond was, I think, the 3rd position up, and it kept going all the way up. They'll share a percentage of that pool. So if you're a diamond, you get a percentage. You get a share. If you're doing twice the volume, you get a share. If you're a diamond with a diamond, you've helped somebody else become a diamond, you get another share. So I mean, there are people making there are people making 10, 20 thousand a quarter, which could add up to about, you know, what, 40 to 80,000 a year. But there's also people making 6 figures a quarter who have helped a number of people become diamond, who have moved themselves up that ladder. So it's an amazing amount of money for helping to travel or helping you build your business. It really, really makes a difference. There's also amazing rewards. When you reach certain levels in this business, they send you on company paid trips. For example, as a new Emerald, they fly you to Hawaii for Emerald Club. I went to Hawaii this year to a 5-star resort. They paid for everything. And then when you become a diamond, they take you on an exotic trip. They took the diamonds in June. I was able to go on a diamond excursion, and it was to Tahiti. Everything was paid for. It was an all-inclusive trip, not only to the hotel, but also to this yacht that went all around the islands. It was amazing. And then they also have incentive trips. Just got back from Mexico. That was an incentive trip to the Riviera Maya. So a lot of people earned that. That was all inclusive to a 5-star resort as well. They do not hesitate to spend whatever is necessary to reward people like you and I. There's also personal trainings. There's universities. There's conferences. They bend over backwards to really motivate and help us build a very successful business. And what even helps it even more is the fact that they're in 115 countries with 35 offices. So that means if you have contacts in Thailand or Costa Rica or Mexico or Hong Kong, you can build a business all over the globe, where there's offices, there's general managers, there's vice presidents, there's presidents of these different markets that can really help you build it. Now some people might say, well, Paula, I've tried network marketing before and it didn't work, or I wasn't that successful at it. And my first comment would be, well, you didn't build with us, because I'm going to tell you, our team is called the Global Partners Group, and our goal is to leave no person behind. Our goal is to give people a leg up. In other words, we put together leadership calls, we have webinars and trainings, we have coaching calls, we have leadership retreats. I mean, you have with this team the opportunity to be mentored by millionaires. And people, when they look at a company, they evaluate the product, they spend a great deal of time evaluating the pay plan, but they fail to evaluate the people they're working with or the team they become involved with. And I'm going to tell you, this is the best team I've ever been involved with. So if you want to see the people that are involved with the Global Partners Group, you can go to the GPG Advantage and you can see the difference. Because, if you have a chance to be successful and not be left behind, but to be able to learn from the people who have already walked the walk, who have done it before you, and have them take your hand and help you, then, unless you don't want to succeed, there's no reason you can't succeed with this team. So, one thing I've learned as I close with this business is that timing is everything. If you can catch a company on the rise, if you can catch it as they're really growing in an upward trajectory, you can absolutely make a fortune. As a company in this kind of momentum, as they increase in volume every month, so do you. So, it's kind of like a rising tide raises all boats. And, I've built this kind of business with a company not in momentum, and I've built it with a company in momentum, and the difference is night and day. So if you've seen an opportunity here for you, if you've seen anything that strikes your interest, I want to encourage you to get back with the person who invited you to this call or invited you to look at this presentation, and tell them you want to know more, or tell them you want to get involved. Because I want to tell you, once you own yourself, there's no price too great for that privilege. So with that, thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your day.